Hi, I'm Pratik Gauri from India. I run the India setup of a global impact accelerator based out of the United States called the Fifth Element Group. I'm also one of the climate reality leaders trained by US Vice President Al Gore. Through one of my portfolio companies called Glastic, we are encouraging corporates to say no to plastics and move from plastic towards glass. Through another of my portfolio companies called India Needs You, we host impact convenings in the space of climate change. Last month, we hosted the Climate Change Conclave where we brought in impact investors, government bureaucrats, politicians, and social entrepreneurs to develop entrepreneurial solutions to tackle climate change. If the government doesn't take action right now, there will be more floods, more sea rise, more melting ice, which would cause global warming. But I think it's not just the government, it's also us as individuals who would have to rally around the government to basically create climate change. But yes, the government will play a huge role in enacting policies to encourage a shift towards wind and solar. On Earth Day 2020, I make a pledge to say no to plastics and start using LED lights both at my house and in my offices. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Farhad Wajdi, and I'm from Afghanistan. Through the support of Small Grants Program, GEF, we launched a first-of-its-kind social business initiative in Afghanistan, the Zero Carbon Food Carts for Afghan Women. The project has two objectives. First, we are involving Afghan women into a male-driven occupation so that we can give a message to the Afghan society that there is nothing wrong for a woman to be a cart vendor or for a woman to do any job or business which is typically considered for men. We are educating Afghans on climate change through our specially designed food wrappers. As you know, we are in lockdown, and our women cart vendors didn't have any income to support their families. So I turned these food carts, the zero carbon food carts, into mobile disinfecting, sanitizing carts so that we can reach for more underprivileged families and support them and provide them with the sanitizing products and services. I think Afghanistan needs to take immediate climate action because we are susceptible to floods and droughts, and we know that it is caused by the climate change. I think Afghan government has to, switch to the renewable forms of transportation, such as by introducing the solar-powered cars and solar-powered buses, so that we can combat the growing, alarming situation of air pollution in Kabul and Afghanistan. On the Earth Day 2020, I pledge to educate 1.6 million Afghans on climate change. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Dr. Hifza, Chairperson of a non-profit organization Khudaya Zuljalal, which is based in Pakistan. Pakistan is a country with low forest cover, which is 0.03 hectare of forest per capita as compared to the world's average of 1 hectare. I am working in Pakistan since 2016 on two main topics. One is increase in greenery and the second is use of renewable energy resources such as sunlight. I am running this campaign in various areas of Pakistan to increase the forest cover, and we have increased 6% forest cover in Pakistan in 2019. That is a big achievement. The major success of this campaign is that we have involved our Islam community in this campaign, as we know, along with technology and industry. Our Islam community is also contributing a lot towards climate change and pollution. Pakistan has vast mountain ranges in its northern areas, and tourism can be increased in these areas by planting more and more trees and by increasing forest cover. For a developing country with volatile economy like Pakistan, this step will be very crucial. On the other hand, Pakistan is facing an electricity shortfall of 3,000 megawatt currently in 2020. In order to reduce this shortfall and electricity theft, we have installed solar panels in slum areas of Pakistan. On Earth Day 2020, I pledge to increase forest cover of Pakistan from 6% to 10% and to reduce electricity shortfall from 3,000 megawatt to 0 megawatt.
Hi, I'm Renard from Malaysia. I am very passionate about climate activism, especially in translating awareness into action. The climate crisis is the defining issue of our generation. If we don't take climate action seriously, we will continue to face catastrophic events. Rising sea levels, which causes floods, severe droughts in some countries, the bushfires in Australia. At the end of last year, we have seen how livelihoods were affected. People will continue to suffer. Currently, not every country has a climate change act, and this is something that we must lobby for. There needs to be a much stronger incentive for the pursuit of clean and renewable energy. On Earth Day, I pledge to continue to support youth climate activism groups and to continue to amplify my voice for the planet.
Namaste, I'm Aditya Dubey from India, and I'm also the founder of the Plant a Million Trees initiative. This initiative was born in the year 2016 as a response to me having another bout of asthmatic respiratory infection due to the critically high levels of air pollution in Delhi. Over the past 4 years, we have planted around 200,000 trees in an effort to combat the rising air pollution levels in India and to increase the green cover. Decades of ruthless exploitation of the planet has led to a situation that nature is now hitting back, and it is hitting back hard. If we don't take climate action now and reverse the trajectory, then very soon the situation will become irreversible. I want that all the governments around the world enact strict climate change laws in accordance with the Paris Agreement, containing legally binding declaration that they will work together to create a carbon neutral world by the year 2050. The governments should also immediately start recalibrating their emission levels to ensure that the rising temperature remains below 2 degrees. On Earth Day 2020, I pledge to plant 800,000 trees, which will absorb and sink carbon emissions and thus play an important role in preventing global warming.